How much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball court?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams, and it's Green in at the three.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Markkanen misses.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Out to Bridges. Fires from deep. Sexton grabs the board. That's tipped and stolen by Bridges. Here's Williams. Second chance effort. And Collins with the big block. Tipped. It's Markkanen on the wing. George, a screen on Williams. Markkanen misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Ball passes to Green. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen with the stuff.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. High percentage look was the result.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Bill Hardy. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Collins with the slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Miller outside. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
George passes to Collins. And he drives in. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Puts up a 3. Sexton finds Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got 7.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Miller, the pass to Williams. Outside for Green. Williams, a screen on George. Here's Green. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
The Hornets making a switch here. Richards is checked in.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
Richards, the pass to Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Colin Sexton. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one's off. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. 41 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Hendricks. Over to the wing. Outside Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
So it's Utah now. After the basket by Charlotte. Markkanen with a screen on Miller. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Green. Richards with it. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for Charlotte, Miller and Bridges are the wings. Nick Richards out there with Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing in transition. Nice.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Markkanen with a screen on Miller. Here's Sexton. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
There's Ball with a 3. That shot is off. Jazz trail by 4. It's George on the wing. And George with the jam.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Miller, the pass to Richards. Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Markkanen. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Over Markkanen. Charlotte again missing.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Collins. Richards pulls it in.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Williams, a screen on Sexton. Ball making the D look helpless. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by George. Markkanen's got 9 points.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
To the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Here's Hendricks, and that one is stuffed right through.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Sexton finds Markkanen. Oh, look at the flush from Markkanen.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
A nice shot by Richards.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Right wing. Back to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. He buries it from 3.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Kessler, a screen on Curry. Clarkson attacking. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Left side Mills. There's a screen beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Mills has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
And the basket by Curry.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Mills, the pass to Kessler. Kessler, a screen. Clarkson for 3. Kessler down low. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. We'll be right back after this word. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Here's Curry, pass to Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Kessler with it, now guarded by Curry. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Williams passes to man. The three from Curry. Williams finds Curry. Here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Green. Williams on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Jazz trail by 4. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Curry against Clarkson. Outside man from downtown. Offensive rebound. Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Williams. Grant Williams, a bit of a jack of all trades, Clark. He always provides a spark.
Yeah, he's an ideal guy to have in your rotation, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, because he gives you a lot of positive production at both ends, and he can get under the skin of the opponent too, which isn't always a bad thing. Gives you everything he has and fits in nicely with whatever role you give him.
Here's Clarkson. Williams grabs the board. Hornets leading by 3. On the wing man. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Man's got 6 points.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Lets it go from 14. Clarkson finds Kessler. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sensabaugh. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Tries again. And the layup is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
For Charlotte, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Man, the pass to Curry. To the paint. Stolen by Mills. To the inside. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Man, the pass to Williams. Back to man. Williams, a screen on Mills. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by man. Clarkson for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Williams, a screen on Mills. Man, the pass to Williams. Outside man. Launches it. Utah with the rebound.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
For the lead. And it's Clarkson missing. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to Curry on the wing. Green. Williams with the screen. Green, the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Williams misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Up top, Mills. He's guarded by man. Pass to Sensabaugh. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Hendricks. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Hornets out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Richards in at center.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Utah.
He missed a chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
The game now all tied up.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Bridges. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing. Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Out to the right wing. For 3, Collins. Offensive board. Here's Sexton. Pass to Collins. Stolen by Miller. Now the Hornets moving it up. He goes up again. Call automatic around the rim. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Out to Bridges. Back to Ball. Good on the shot. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Sexton. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
And he makes a first.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Ball on the take. Outside for Green. Back to Ball. for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Ball's got 11 points here in the second half.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
And that one drops.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Miller. Back to ball. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Collins passes to Sexton. And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's George. Pass to Markkanen. And it's Utah scoring again.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong...
Oh, hey, how about big that? Time right there. Big time.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Here's Miller. The kick out to Ball. The three is up. Collins with the rebound. So it's all come down to this.
It's really that time where your leaders must step up.
Hornets with the rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And Josh Green going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Green against Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Green. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Collins. Ooh, offline. And he buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Ball. Oh, no good. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expired. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Clarkson. Clarkson and Sexton in the backcourt together. Lauri Markkanen out there with John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. Markkanen with a screen on Ball. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Richards. Some solid defense from Markkanen. And it's Collins with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Clarkson up top. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Miller. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Richards. Uses the glass on the layup.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
The Jazz have gotten one shot to fall out of 3 in OT. For three, Sexton. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Oh, how about that? Sexton with a huge bucket. A must hit, and he did.
Ball with it. Picked up by Sexton. Miller, the pass to Richards. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Richards, and it's man in for Green. Stolen by Collins. Outside Sexton. Money.
And offensively, Sexton has been in the zone. He keeps finding chances and cashing in on them.
Ball passes to Williams. And here's man. Pass to Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Collins. Yes!
Yeah, ready for the big moment. Collins believed in his ability to deliver the big-time shot.
Ball no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Sexton. From outside the arc. Miller pulls it in.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Back to ball, and they get it. Charlotte again missing. Money!
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I can always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin, you've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. And it's Paul in at the point. And it's Sexton penetrating. Driving in. And Paul gets it to go in.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
Kessler against Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here's Sexton. Kessler finds Sexton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. They get a hand on it, and Utah turns it over again. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against them at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And rising with such ease, Marketing likes to get up top to bring it down.
Wembanyama outside. Back to Paul. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Over in the corner, Barnes. No good from outside. Utah trailing here. And Sexton has it in the corner. They get it back. Kessler. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. Utah shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the second free throw, good. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a kick and roll guy. And he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And the Spurs with possession here. After the basket by Utah. And the wide open shot from Paul. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah leading. Sexton on the wing. Covered by Vassell. Here's Hendricks. Still scoreless. Markkanen a screen on Paul. And Utah again with the bucket.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Stolen by Kessler. And here's the fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Count the basket. Wembanyama has got 7.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
George looking over the floor. And there's the drive. Markkanen inside the line. Here's Kessler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 5.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And stolen by Sexton. And here again, the Jazz in transition. Up the court they go.
And what started it all? Terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Sexton's shot is good.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
Another miss by Utah.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Sohan missing. Jazz leading by 4. Sexton attacking. Pass to Markkanen. Second chance shot. They grabbed their own miss. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen a screen on Vassell. Shot clock at 5. Sexton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And here is Barnes. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Look, you got to keep marking it out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Sohan with the screen. Barnes can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Snatched up. Sexton the pass to Markkanen. Stolen by Markkanen. Pass to George. Kessler setting the pick for George. Back to Kessler. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Wembanyama. Second chance effort. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Outside, Markkanen. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Kessler with the bucket. Spurs trail by 4. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 3-pointer, Markkanen, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Johnson. Zach Collins is out there with Paul. And it's Branham in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Jazz, the last few seasons, Coach, have been a period of rebuilding.
Yeah, it has, Kevin. You know they acquired a lot of draft capital when they traded Gobert and Mitchell. And they've since drafted a lot of young talent and still have plenty of picks to work with. Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Clarkson goes in. Collins wide open, he fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 4. Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. They set the pick. Here's Branham. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Hills with it. Here's Sensabaugh. Clarkson surveying the floor. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Sends the ball, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Johnson kicks to Collins. For the lead. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
Reason number one, CP3 is out there making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Here's the break. And here's Collins from outside. Utah with the rebound. Here's Mikhailuk. Hasn't made one yet. Clarkson on the wing.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Clarkson that time on the assist by Mills. And the Jazz lead by 2. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Collins setting the pick for Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now, here's Collins. 9 points in the game so far. Tries again. Knocked away. Here's Sensabaugh. Defended by Paul. Out to Clarkson. They set the screen. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Mikhailuk. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Johnson left side. Shoots from the high post. Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got the lead up to 3 now for San Antonio.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Paul finds Johnson. Paul outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Off target from three-point range. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. It's a three-point game. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Kicks it out to Paul. There's a screen by Collins. Pulls it from 20. Mills with the rebound. It could go. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Jones. Wembanyama passes to Vassell.
And the passion Sexton plays with is so impressive. When he gets after it on defense, this kid is fun to watch.
George finds Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. George against Jones. To take the lead. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. With the putback. Goes up again. Oh, Wembanyama, too tall inside.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Count it, good. Sexton's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's Wembanyama. Jones kicks to Vassell. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. Jones for 3. Wembanyama. High over the top. Wembanyama.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Sexton against Vassell. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Kessler a screen on Jones. Pass to Hendricks. To take the lead. Good D by Barnes. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Markkanen looking it over. Down low, Hendricks, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Kessler finds Sexton. Kessler's setting the pick for Sexton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big shot player Sexton showing us he loves the spotlights. He's energized performing here under the bright lights.
Sohan with the ball. He's guarded by Markkanen. Nifty move. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside. Wembanyama's got 20. Jones against George. Pass to Hendricks. Outside for George. Launches it. Buries it from outside.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Sohan. Outside, Jones. Barnes left side. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Zach Collins checked in for the Spurs. Paul comes in for Trey Jones. Here's Paul. Pass to Collins. 3 on the clock. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Now, here's Clarkson. The shot stolen by Collins.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want enforcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so they foul intentionally.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Of course, neither of these teams playing well as of late. What's the mindset tonight?
I think both teams come in thinking this is a very winnable game, and let's get ourselves on track by making sure we set the tone early. Listen, winning can be a habit, so can losing. One of these teams has got to get off the schneid.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1. Back to Paul. Ball with a steal. Barnes against Miller. Count that one.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which Coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. Yep, count it.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing, dominating on the inside.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Sohan. They grab their own miss. Ball right side. Here he goes. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for San Antonio. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Miller. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Outside Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Williams. Wembanyama with a bucket.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Ball up and in on the layup. Ball's got 6 points.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Bridges. Wembanyama with a bucket. He has 6.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Ball into the lane. The kick out to Williams. Bridges outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Vassell with it, and it's man picking him up. Wembanyama, the open look. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Snatched up. Second chance shot. And Ball with the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Fast break, here we go. Here's Wembanyama. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Ball with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Hits the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 13 now.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's man. Back to ball. And there's the drive. And no good. The dry spell continues. San Antonio leading by 3. The 3 from Wembanyama. Ball with the rebound. Down low. Bridges passes to Ball. And the basket is good. He's got 10.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Trey Mann, and it's Richards in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Now here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's the 3. They get it back. Here's Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Richards. And he taps it home with authority.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 13. Paul shot is off. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets. Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Right side, Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Paul for 3. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Paul loves these corner shots. Terrific at finding space to get his shot off.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. There's the 3. The rebound by Mann.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Ball. And he's going for the lob! Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him deliver it. Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Paul. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Barnes. Still no points. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Vassell. And it's Green missing. San Antonio has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Vassell can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. The 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Paul. From downtown, drops in the 3. Paul's got 8 here in this quarter. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
So on the floor for San Antonio, we got Zach Collins. Trey Jones is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the power forward position. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
San Antonio shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Richards is checked in for Williams.
Nick Richards.
Spurs lead by 3. To the wing, right side. Collins, right side. Pass to Johnson. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Williams passes to man. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it. Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Come on.
Williams misses. Collins with it. Guarded now by Williams. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Jones. Pass to Collins. Fires for three. Mamukelashvili, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Man, the pass to Richards. Stolen by Collins. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Up top, Johnson. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Mamukelashvili. Off target from outside. The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Green, the pass to Richards. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Back come the Spurs in transition. Knocked loose. Pass to Branham. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Johnson against Martin. Here's Collins. From the right block, the shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch. He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
1:57 left to play in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Collins. The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Collins has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
Yeah, NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes in the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
Outside, Williams. Williams, a screen on Jones. Here's Mann. And that one, good. Mann's got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hornets trail by 5. Here's Williams. Grant Williams, serious hustle points.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
They get the rebound. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Martin misses. San Antonio leading by 3. Outside Johnson. Pass to Jones. Over Green. And he gets the jumper to drop. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Substitution for your Hornets.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. San Antonio on top, up by 5. And fourth quarter back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Josh Green out there with ball. And it's Williams in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Barnes, left side, launches a three. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for San Antonio. Paul against Paul. Ball into the lane.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Sohan outside. Picked up by Sohan. Clock at 6. Right side, Wembanyama. Three-pointer. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Outside for Green. And a nice finish on the layup. Green's got his first 2 points.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Paul against Ball. Paul taking his time here. It's Barnes on the wing. Paul, a screen on Miller. His first shot attempt. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And he commits the intentional foul. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Second team foul. In for the Spurs, number 0.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Up ahead. Here's Vassell. No good on the triple. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Ball passes to Green. Back to Ball. To take the lead. Charlotte again missing. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The 3 from Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Miller. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside for Wembanyama. Barnes a screen. Wembanyama pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that is absolutely monumental. And you have to admire the way Barnes carries himself right now. I love his poise.
Ball. Miller finds Bridges. They swipe it. Vassell outside. From deep. Drains the triple. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Wembanyama screen. Lets it fly. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Barnes passes to Vassell. Count it.
Coming through in a big moment, Vassell continuing to prove how special he is.
Here's Ball. Yes!
And LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Wembanyama pass to Sohan. Miller against Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. The three from Wembanyama gets the three to fall.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
4-3. Barnes, no good. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Ball. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. This was a hard fall.
It's Thursday. Tonight, we'll see. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Collins is out there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. And for Charlotte, up at forward, it's Miller and Bridges. Trey Mann is out there with Ball, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. Collins passes to Hendricks. Well, Greg, this matchup features 2 teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
4-on-3 break. Here's Sexton. Offensive rebound. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Man with it. Defended by Sexton. Bridges shot. Good.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's George. Drops in the layup for 2.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on the quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. And the layup's good off the glass. Markkanen's got his second basket.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Bridges kicks the ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Sexton. Back to Collins. Shoots over Bridges. Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 4-point game. And stolen by Sexton. Poked loose. Miller the bounce pass. The kick out to Ball. It's good from long range. Ball's got 5.
Boy, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
And it's Sexton penetrating. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Bridges misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Now, here's Sexton. Outside Collins. Pass to Hendricks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Williams finds Ball. Back to Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Pass to Collins. On the wing, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Man with it. Takes it inside. Here's Miller. The putback. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so the first quarter is... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the small forward. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, here's Green to the middle. Here's Richards. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Utah leading by 4. Outside, George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. And the shot goes in. George has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Now, here's Sexton. Nothing on the board. Markkanen, good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Man, defended by George. Miller. Here's Richards, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's Collins, and he drives in and finished off by Collins.
Man, Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Three-pointer. Man can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Markkanen finds Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Charlotte making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
George against Ball. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
They set the pick. Ball to pass to Richards. Back to Ball. Jacks up a three. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Ball against George. Collins wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor? A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Ball, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Kicks it out to Collins. Markkanen dishes to Collins. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Ball with a wide open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Hornets trail by 13. Williams for 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Picked by Markkanen. And George, here we go. And here's Collins from outside. The shot's good on the assist by George. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for Utah. Williams outside. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Outside Collins. And the Jazz, another 3.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
A shot off that time. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Jazz. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. John Collins has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Green. Miller is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Ball with the bucket.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
And here's Mills for 3. Traps in the tray. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open. Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And not just a score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. Clarkson passes to Kessler. For the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Now, here's Mills. Shoots the three. Another miss by Utah.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Williams finds Miller. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Ball no good.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Utah leading by 14. Pass to Mikhailuk. And it's off from three-point range. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. With the fadeaway. That's good from Miller on the assist by Green. Miller's got 5 now.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
They set the pick. Here's Mikhailuk. Knocks down the 3 ball. Mikhailuk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Green defending. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Williams for 3. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Castle's screen on Williams. Mills can't hit. Hornets trail by 11. Ball from long range. And no good that time.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Shots good by Mills.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And it's Williams again missing. Clarkson for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Clarkson for 3. And so it's Utah sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Utah looking good. They've got to start the 4th quarter. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. John Collins is out there with marketing. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 slot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. So it'll be Mark Williams shooting. Keontae George picks one up. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Utah leading by 10. Kicks it out to Collins. It's tipped. Right wing. There's a screen by Collins. Sinks the 3-pointer.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Williams up on top. Pass to Bridges. This one for three. No good on the shot. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Markkanen from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry kicks to Martin. Back to Curry. Over George. Curry can't get it to go.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And again, the Hornets missing. Utah leading by 13. Pass to Hendricks. From deep, George, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
From downtown, Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hendricks. The 3. And that one is off. The Hornets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Man can't hit. And it's the Jazz's ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Pass to George. And a fast break now for the Hornets. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good with the triple. The Jazz shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. The open look here for Sexton. Nailed from 3-point land. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Markkanen with it.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Jazz.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for John Collins.
And, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Martin wide open. He fires. They get it again. Fires the 3. Here's Williams. Outside for Martin. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Charlotte. Williams passes to Martin. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Hendricks. No good on the triple. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Curry can't get it to go. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Sexton for 3. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
Bringing you the NBA. Here are the starters for Utah. George and Sexton in the backcourt. John Collins out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Barnes and Sohan, your small and power forwards. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. Here's George. And Grant, for each of these teams, wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
On the wing, Sexton. He's guarded by Vassell. Sexton passes to Markkanen. And the bucket is good.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
And stolen by Sexton. Collins outside. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. It's a three-point game. And he lobs it up, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Now here's Wembanyama. Collins with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Here's Vassell. Off target with the 3. And here are the Jazz. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
He gets it in there.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Sexton passes to Markkanen. Stolen by Vassell. Sohan outside. Picked up by Sohan. Launches it. Paul can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Pass to Hendricks. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Picked it out of midair. And here's Wembanyama. Back to Sohan. Tries the spin move. Fires the three. And that one's good. Paul's got 6.
Nothing too flashy. Paul gets tricky enough to throw the defense off.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
Collins, left side. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. The 3 ball. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Paul with the bucket.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sohan with a rebound.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
Pass to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Collins. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. John Collins has been leading the charge for Utah. He put... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Vassell and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. And it's Paul in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge 3rd season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Now here's Collins. He's got 10. Markkanen for 3. That's what he does. Lauri Markkanen.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
George for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 10. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Wembanyama. Paul's got 12.
No question, Paul is playing with real heart on offense. He is not afraid to carry the load.
Sexton misses.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Paul against George. That one goes. Count it. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Sexton goes in to the middle. And that one's good. Markkanen. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. They get it back. Here's Hendricks. Let's go with a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. And here's Wembanyama. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Spurs trail by 4. Picked up by Sohan. The 3 from Barnes. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. 6 to shoot. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Collins. Wembanyama, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Sexton looking around. Pass to Collins. Knocks it loose. Barnes with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Back come the Spurs in transition. Barnes finds Vassell. Takes a 3. Utah grabs the miss. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. Markkanen, the pass to Collins, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
The 3 ball is part of JC's game, but I like Collins the most inside.
That free throw no good. A line change here for San Antonio. A big group substitution here for Utah. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Mikhailuk comes in for Hendricks. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Mills in for George. Here's Branham. Kicks it out to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got his first points of the game.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clarkson outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Branham. Here's Jones. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job. How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pass to Johnson. For 3. The offensive rebound. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Utah ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been quite a game for Chris Paul.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. They've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, Patrick Mills out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 4-man spot. You know, from the 2020 bubble to late 2021, Zach Collins didn't play a single game. He missed over a year, Richard.
Yeah, underwent ankle surgery, missing a ton of games. Despite that, Zach's come back stronger, really improving all aspects of his game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Kessler. Clarkson outside. Drills it from deep. Clarkson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Here's Jones. It counts, and the foul. Patrick Mills picks one up.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Utah's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Clarkson. 6 points for him.
You give Clarkson an opening and he'll cut right through your defense. He has great instincts on the drive.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Over to the left wing. Here's Mamukelashvili. No points yet. Counted from distance.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Clarkson passes to Mikhailuk. The 3. Rebounded by Branham. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1 for the lead. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Lets it go from deep. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Johnson finds Collins. The kick out to Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Good things happen when you're in sync with your team. Johnson able to get himself a shot because of the extra help.
Clarkson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. 1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Collins passes to Jones. Kessler against Collins. They set the pick from deep. Johnson not going to go that time. Utah's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. A minute 37 left in the third. Collins a screen. It's Johnson with a drive. Collins a good look. It's on target from the high post.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
Clarkson right side. It's good. Clarkson's got 10 points in just the second half.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The 3. Back to Jones. Here's the 3. Clarkson grabs a miss.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Puts up a 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 6.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Clarkson outside. There's the triple. And it's Clarkson again missing. San Antonio leading by 5. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Branham passes to Collins. Beyond the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
To the paint. Here's Kessler. Excellent D there from Collins. Stolen. And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 8 points at the... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Jazz trail by 8. We've got Zach Collins. Trey Jones is out there with Johnson. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5.
Never bashful about showcasing his athleticism. Sexton can really get up and finish.
On the wing, Jones to the right side. Jones with a screen on Collins. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him.
A line change here for San Antonio. Now here's George. Collins, high post. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Shakes him. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's an 11-point San Antonio lead. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Utah. There's the drive. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Markkanen. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Wembanyama gets a hand on it. This one for 3. Stolen by Collins. Here's Markkanen, plenty of space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Ball passes to Barnes from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Now here's Markkanen. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Markkanen's gotten 4 this quarter.
And offensively, Markkanen is in the zone. He's using his size well, and the defense hasn't had an answer.
Oh, too much length from Wemby.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And sometimes Collins makes this look so effortless, as if the 3-shot is just that easy.
Here's Paul. Vassell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Paul. Takes the 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
This is why Markkanen has the rock in his hands. This team wants him to take those big shots.
Wembanyama, the open look. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
1:27 left in the fourth. George scanning the floor. Markkanen with a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Markkanen misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
San Antonio again can't hit. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Collins finds George. Markkanen outside. Sexton passes to Markkanen. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by Utah. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Takes it inside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Markkanen finishes the break strong at the hoop.
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Outside Paul to win the drought. Good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Markkanen from long range. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Clarkson and Sexton in the backcourt together. Lauri Markkanen out there with John Collins. And it's Hendricks in at the 3.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Markkanen. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Counted.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They've led by as many as 11. Branham passes to Sohan. The baseline J is on the way. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen looking it over. And Collins with the slam.
Throw it anywhere near Collins. He'll take care of the rest. Putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now here's Markkanen. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. It's intercepted. Barnes with it. Picked up by Collins. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Colin Sexton. That free throw good from Barnes.
That's exactly what this team needs right now. Completing the N1.
Sexton up top. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Hendricks. It's Markkanen on the wing. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Picked up by Sohan. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by the Jazz. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Markkanen outside. On the wing, Sexton. The fader. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range since regulation. Here's Wembanyama. It falls!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Collins goes in. Rebounded by the Spurs. From deep, Johnson. Doesn't go for him.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score or you can practically call it quits.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Now Sexton. Sohan covering. Back to Sexton. And it's good. And tie game. Huge basket right there. 16 seconds left in the OT period. Johnson with it. Out to the right wing. Branham. misses the three. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Marketing from long range. Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer. Wow. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Now introducing the starters.
Greg. You know that both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Up at forward, it's Miller and Bridges. All out there with Trey Mann. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. Wembanyama finds Paul. Takes the three. Hornets with the rebound. And it's Ball penetrating. Up and in on the layup. Ball's got 5 now.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
So in with the screen. Here's Paul. That one misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake. And standing easily over 7 feet, when Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here is Miller. Bridges inside. Arms on him. Bridges misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here is Miller. Now, here's Ball. Takes it off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, man. Covered by Vassell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Paul. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. A 3 from Wembanyama. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Now some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
He shoots again, and the layup is up and in. Wembanyama's got 11 points.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's Ball. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Williams against Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Bridges kicks to Williams. Here's Ball. Ball with the steal. Here's the fast break. Wembanyama leading the way.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ball. Miller, the pass to Ball. Miller against Barnes. 6 to shoot. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. A 3 from Barnes. He can't get that one to fall. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He put together quite a quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Outside, the wings are Vassell and Barnes. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. And it's Paul in at the guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Ball with the bucket.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Vassell sets a screen for Wembanyama. Charlotte in the lead. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years. A lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Paul with the steal. On the wing, Barnes. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Williams passes to Richards. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Stolen by Ball. Driving the lane, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Wembanyama left side. Fires from deep. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Richards finds Ball. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams. The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Man gets the bucket.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Wembanyama. There's Wembanyama using his size inside.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Ball against Ball. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Vassell right side. Back to Wembanyama. There's a screen. Lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Wembanyama. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Out to Miller. Outside, Ball. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent. You don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report.
Oh, and a terrific pass. Takes so much pride in his ability to make his teammates better.
Ball dishes to Williams. And the three off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Paul's got his first 2 points. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wembanyama. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Curry. Grant Williams is out there with Mark Williams. Then it's Martin, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Charlotte shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% for the floor. Williams can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Collins against Williams. Collins passes to Johnson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry kicks to Williams. Here's Green. A rebound by the Spurs. It's stolen by Martin. Knocks it loose. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Green. Collins against Williams. Williams in the post. No scoring in this one.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Green against Johnson. Here's Williams. Outside Williams. Williams in the post. Tries again. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Jones, no luck. The Hornets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Outside, Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Down low. There's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bridges checks in. Each in the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner 3.
Johnson, the pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Shoots over Bridges. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hornets leading by 3. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Branham, the pass to Jones. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Hornets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Up top, Curry, defended by Jones. Bridges kicks to Miller. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Pass to Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
And San Antonio shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Collins, good.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
To the left side wing. There's the triple. And it's Sohan missing. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. It's stolen, and so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Here's Vassell. Back to Sohan. No good with the triple. Charlotte leading by 11. Here's Miller into the lane.
And using his length to come right off the drive into the hoop there. Big time move by Miller.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. Kicks it out to Paul. Sohan with the screen. Back to Wembanyama. Fast break now for Charlotte. And taken away by Paul. Wembanyama high post. And Wembanyama throws it down.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Ball. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for Charlotte. Wembanyama outside. Connects from three-point range. Wembanyama has got 5 points in the quarter.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Shots good by Miller.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Ball finds Vassell. Plenty of space. San Antonio getting another chance here.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Bridges outside. Pass to Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Williams has got 9 points now in just the second half. Sohan with the screen. Wembanyama left side. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about
but
now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Wembanyama passes the Paul. Wembanyama, a screen on Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Wembanyama, a screen on Green. There's the three, and it's Victor Wembanyama with the three. Wembanyama has got 38 points. Ball kicks to Williams. Ball, the pass to Williams. They kick it out to Green. Williams has a screen for Green. Clock at 6. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Wembanyama. And Ball slams it in. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Start it.
They're behind by 14. What's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.